Hey guys, so this message is about a friend. God was telling me, it first started off as a prophetic dream, but he wanted me to tell you that you are not wrong. So there is someone whose friend was gaslighting them. Okay. And gaslighting, for those that don't know what gaslighting is, you may want to look it up. Gaslighting is when, like, you're the victim in a situation, someone has been doing you wrong, but they twist things to make it seem like you're the one that's been doing them wrong. You know what I mean? To avoid taking responsibility and to make you feel bad, and kind of to make you kind of pander to them, to give them whatever it is that they need, they want, and so this friend has slandered you behind your back so many times. You may not have heard exactly what was said, but God has been telling you. You may have had dreams about it, you may have had visions about it, you may have even heard. I know sometimes when I talk to God, I'm able to hear certain conversations sometimes, and God allows me to hear certain things, and I can hear the person's voice, and then I can hear them, and then I ask them like the next week or something, like, hey, did you say this? And they're like, yeah, I said it. So I would test it out, test the spirit, and that's when I knew that God was showing me what this person was saying about me, right? So some of you guys may have went through that as well. But what he was saying is that this friend has slandered you not just once, but plenty of times. And a lot of the times you try to push it behind you because you're like, you know what? This is my friend. I have trust issues. I'm not trying to go through this anymore. I don't want to accuse someone of something they didn't do. So a lot of times you doubt yourself. Like, your discernment is completely sharp and God is talking to you, but you doubt yourself so much to the point where you put yourself down, and it's kind of like you lower your pedestal. It's like you lower your value, and you allow this friend to take advantage of you because you always keep making excuses for them, right? And what God was showing me is that something happened between you and this friend. It is relating to slander or relating to you feeling like they slandered you, but you never really had any physical proof, probably, right? So recently you have been beating yourself up because you're like, am I in the wrong? And you're like, should I reach out to this person? Should I talk to this person? And here's what God showed me. So I had a dream, and in the dream, I saw a woman talking to this other woman, and they were friends, and she was like, hey, I want to see how you're doing. I just want to check up on you. I'm really sorry for what happened in the past. Like, can we make things right? And the other friend was like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you're annoying me. I just don't want to talk to you. Da, 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 da. And you started feeling bad because you're like, oh my gosh, like, I feel bad. Like, did I do something wrong? When in all actual reality, that friend that is annoyed from you, that friend was actually very, very jealous of you. Okay, that friend never really was your friend. That friend never really liked you, right? It was that friend just only tolerated you because of what it is that either they can get from you, or just because they didn't want to come across as a hater. It's like they were tolerating you. So when you guys had that fallout, it happened for a reason. And they were kind of happy about that fallout because they had no idea how to stop being your friend, because you're actually a good friend, right? So when someone doesn't want to be your friend because, you intimidate them, or there's jealousy, but they don't have a reason to stop being your friend. So they kind of wait for you guys to drift apart to kind of just like let it be. So when you try to make amends with this person, it's like they didn't want to make amends with you, right? And you were sad because you're feeling like you did something wrong or you messed up the friendship, but it wasn't your fault. What God was saying is it wasn't your fault. This friend was actually slandering you behind your back. There's a lot of things that happened behind your back that you didn't see. So I feel like either you've already reached out to this person and this is how they treated you when you reached out to them, made you feel like you did something wrong, and now you're beating yourself up and you're questioning God. You're like, God, did I do something wrong? Or it's a situation where you're thinking about reaching out to this person because you feel bad, because you want to know if you over exaggerated, or if you're overthinking, or if you got the messages wrong, and God is saying, no, don't reach out to this person. Do you see what I'm saying? Because God is showing you that this person, you're in the right, and this person actually does not want to be your friend. Okay, so if you reach out to them, that's going to be the response. And if you get this response, you're going to start feeling bad about yourself, and it's not your fault. Okay, so no, you are not tripping. You're 100% correct. Okay, with your discernment, this friend is not your friend. Okay, I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me now. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire.